So I need to get this off of my chest. Oh, we need to talk. Magnus, we need to talk. So after the Batman v Superman trailer, I've got some thoughts on it. And I know how I initially feel. I know how my gut feels about that trailer. I can say that after thinking about it overnight, I definitely loved the first trailer more. That trailer had a darker, more brooding, sinister, we about to get it in, we ain't friends feel. It was just something was just epic about that first trailer. You didn't know much about the story. It left it open to mystery. And by the way, as far as certain trailers go, showing what people consider to be too much, we know what's happening now, because I noticed that after watching a few different reactions and reviews of the trailer, that was a major gripe, that we feel like we've seen the movie. We feel like they've shown all of their cards. We already know what's going to happen. There's no more tension anymore about, how's the fight going to turn out? Well, we know, because at the end they're fighting together, and I get that. That's something I assumed would happen anyway, since it's a Justice League movie, kind of a pre-Justice League movie in a way. It's like a versus movie and a pre-Justice League movie. But I've never been the guy that was bothered by stuff like that. Like, for example, with Terminator Genesis, that movie I actually loved. I really liked that movie. I know a lot of people hated it, but I liked it. People said they showed all their cards, but when I went to the movie and I saw it, I realized they didn't show all their cards. And people that saw it understand what I mean by that, because there were certain things that, even though John Connor was revealed to be the main baddie, there were some things that made it like, whoa, oh, wow, oh, okay. So I'm not too worried about that, but I can understand people's gripes, because they're kind of comparing that to the whole Star Wars thing, where how you really don't know the story. You kind of know it, but you really don't yet. They've done a great job with their trailers. But that first Batman v Superman trailer was just and two in particular that I watched were Akasan, and I watched Ryan Wright. And Ryan and I had the same reaction toward the end of the trailer. Mine was inside, while Ryan's was outwardly manifested. He immediately let you know, and he told you, wait a minute, like he was bothered. Me, I grinned through it, as I was kind of traumatized and thinking to myself inside, I don't know if I really like this trailer. I was fanboying out, which Akasan did the first time he viewed it. The second time he viewed it, though, I noticed he was like, okay, I think I do it. Like, his whole demeanor changed. I watched Jeremy Johns. Jeremy Johns' review of the Batman v Superman trailer was almost perfectly, he put in the, see, a lot of these guys, like Jeremy Johns and Schmoes Know and Stuckman, that are professional movie reviewers. I'm more of a layman that watches movie and gives you his opinion. They're more of the critic. They truly understand movie making, and sometimes they can just put into words things that I'm thinking or feeling, but don't exactly know how to express sometimes. I have to think a little longer, because they do it all the time. They know exactly what to say. So Jeremy's review of it was nearly perfect for what I was thinking after I had a chance to sit for a minute. He expressed some of my initial thoughts and some of my afterthoughts after I had made the reaction. I was just like, you know what, man? The more I think about it, like with the Batman v Superman trailer, things started to weigh on me and bother me a little bit about the trailer. But like with Captain America: Civil War, the trailer just kept getting better the more I watched it. Um, okay, so let's run through it for a second. Okay, from what I remember, the beginning exchange was great. Okay, between Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent. That was good. I like that. I like that tension between them two. I personally think that Ben Affleck looked great as an older Bruce Wayne. I thought he worked. I thought his voice was good. The little smirk he gave that certain people didn't like, I liked it. You know, kind of grayness in his beard. He worked for me. And I thought that, Henry Cavill worked as Clark. Lex Luthor. He was a mix of the Joker and the Riddler. I didn't know which one to pick. I was just like, okay, this is absolutely not Lex Luthor. And in it, in the reaction, I said that I can take it. I'll take that. That's me fanboying. See, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute because Stuckman did a video, like a 25-minute video, talking about fanboys. What's the dude? He always looks like he's cutting a promo. He always looks like he's cutting an Ultimate Warrior promo. He got the veins coming out his arms. I actually watch him, but I always forget the name of his show. Like, whenever I'm watching, like a lot of times for certain movies, I'll go through and, I'll go to Stuckman and Jeremy and Schmoes, and I'll go to him too, but I always forget. I can't remember the fucking name of his channel. And that's no disrespect, because I actually love his channel. I think he does a fabulous job reviewing movies. But yeah, him. I think if me and him did a video, it would probably be fun. Two guys that look like they cut promos all the time. He's more similar probably to the Ultimate Warrior when he cuts his promos, got the veins going, and the arms, and the warriors. And, I'm probably more similar to The Rock when I cut, when I'm talking. People are like, he seemed like a great talker. He talk like he The Rock or something. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind emulating one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, if not the greatest. But anyway, so they did a video on fanboying. And I was, man, Stuckman, you guys nailed it, because a lot of times you want to love a movie so much. And because of your love of the character, and you put it off in your mind like, nah, it's a bad movie. Nah, what? No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't a bad movie. Because I like Spider-Man, like you think that in your head like a little kid. And he calls it Phantom Menacing because he kind of let Phantom Menace go as a good movie in his mind when it really wasn't. And they talked about The Amazing Spider-Man. And maybe I have to go watch that again because I actually like The Amazing Spider-Man. But I think because I was fanboying, there was just certain things that they did with Spider-Man, certain shots that I absolutely loved. Like the web slinging, that absolutely, and swinging, absolutely won me over in that movie. Especially that one shot where it's just like, yeah, I love that. I love that. Is my favorite shot in that whole fucking movie. Anyway, so I fanboy out for Batman and Superman. They're my two favorite of all time. And it's hard for me to say that I don't really love the trailer. It was alright after thinking about it. But it had its moments. That whole scene where Superman is getting shot up and it ain't doing a damn thing to him. There's that shot where his eyes are glowing red, and you can see that shot where the Batmobile skids around the corner, and Superman's walking. It's like a split second. You see his cape flapping in slow motion, and there's the shot where Batman's in his suit and there's like fire in the foreground. You can see Superman with the cape flapping. By the way, Gal Gadot definitely got her shine with blocking Doomsday. And guess what? Her hair was flapping when she put the shield down, which I thought was cool. I thought that was cool. That's the equivalent of cape flapping, hair flapping for women. That worked for me. By the way, Batman fans, did she save Bruce? As soon as Doomsday shot them beams out, he was like, right? I thought Batman could beat anybody. The Batman fanboy is going crazy. Look, I'm a Batman fanboy too, but I'm just not a Batman exclusive. I can accept the fact that he can show fear, which he did when he first met eye to eye with Supes in that clip. He did. When he took his mask off, of course he was like, I'm gonna get you, Clark. And he gave him that face. But first he was scared, okay? Whether it was a dream or not, deep down it shows that he fears Superman, a living god. How come y'all never think that he can't beat Superman? Like, Bane can't lift a damn building and broke that. Well, maybe he can, who knows? But I'm not, an enthusiast like that. I don't know all of Bane's stats, but Bane broke his back, but he can't beat a guy that can move at this, close to the speed of light and impervious and right. Anyway, so I know y'all up in arms now. But anyway, so yeah, Gal Gadot, she had her shine right there. The whole little comedy of the she with you, is she with you? And then he was like, I thought she was with you. It was a lot more lighthearted and less dark. I don't know. I didn't need that, buddy cop movie type joke. It didn't exactly work for me. Doomsday. One of you posted a comment, and you had said he looks like he said something like, I think you said something like they need to do something with him because right now he looks like one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I was like, oh my god, I knew he looked familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Exactly, he did. Doomsday looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, Flash, Cyborg, Aquaman will be fighting a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with bones growing out of his face. Come on, y'all. But I also did notice those, Apocalypse, god damn it, Dark Sides, demon flies, thingies, whatever they're called, from Apocalypse, right? That's what he lives on, Apocalypse. I did notice that. So this movie, I think, is kind of like, I don't think they're going to show everything. Like, I don't think, Darkseid is going to be in this movie, or maybe we'll get a glimpse of him at the end, kind of like Avengers, that type of thing we did with Thanos. Because they're throwing a whole lot in this, because I think a lot of people keep forgetting that, the Justice League is in this. They're making their cameos. And you got, Doomsday is a character that, someone said should have been saved for a solo Superman movie, which would make sense, It makes more sense to me, It's more of a super epic character, and it's almost a way of just, I don't know, just putting a main, I don't know. I just think he deserves more of a build-up type of character than just here he is in this movie. But these are some of these are really just minor gripes. But yeah, so I mean, in a nutshell, those are my conflicting thoughts. Beautiful looking movie as usual with Zack Snyder. But I just put it this way. I'll put it this way. This sums up my thoughts on this Batman v Superman trailer number 2. This is what sums it up. Well, it's 2 or 3 or whatever. This sums it up. Now, I'm not sure it's going to be as epic as I first thought. That's what the trailer did for me. The first one, there was no doubt in my mind. Now, I'm a little concerned. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. I am still a superhero fanboy. I still love Superman, Batman, and I'm still going to see this movie no matter what, with bells on, ready for it to be epicness and perfection. But I got my fingers crossed a little bit now. 1 million subscribers. Woo!